Professor Zilthrax adjusted his visual augmentations as the lecture hall began to hum with the quiet conversations of 32 students from 17 distinct species. The air inside the amphitheater was charged with curiosity. Today's session in comparative species defense techniques promised more than just theory. This was one of the Galactic Federation Academy's most engaging classes, especially when the lesson included live demonstrations. Zil's translucent tentacles shimmered as he welcomed their guest with evident pride. Today, he announced, voice rich with anticipation, we are joined by a representative from a newly encountered species, our first human instructor, Lieutenant Sarah Chen of Earth's Unified Defense Forces. A ripple of whispers spread across the room. Humanity, having only entered the galactic community 15 cycles ago, was still an anomaly. Earth was classified as a developing death world. A place so perilous that its native life had evolved with extraordinary resilience. As Lieutenant Chen stepped forward, her compact frame earned skeptical looks from larger species like the hulking Merrics and towering Vesperians. Standing at just 170 centimeters, she appeared diminutive by galactic standards, but there was something poised in her stance, like coiled energy. She nodded politely to Professor Zilthrax and faced the class with a calm, confident smile that revealed the distinctive flat teeth of an omnivorous predator. Thank you, Professor, she began. Today I'll be demonstrating fundamental hand-to-hand combat methods taught to all human soldiers. In the front row, an Orlan cadet fluttered his gill membranes dismissively. Lieutenant, with all due respect, how effective can physical combat be in this era? Our kind discarded such primitive techniques once we mastered neurological disruptors. Chen answered evenly, technology can fail. When your weapon malfunctions or hostile environments disable your systems, what remains is your body. That's when this becomes relevant. A Zenari student, her crystalline body refracting the amphitheater's lights, raised a glimmering limb. Surely only your elite warriors are trained like this? Chen's response was steady. Every human soldier learns these techniques. Today's demonstration comes from our basic training curriculum, nothing advanced. Zilthrax activated 3 combat drones calibrated to match a mid-tier Martax combatant. The Martax students, built like armored tanks with reputation to match, chuckled at the notion. Chen removed her uniform jacket, revealing a lean, powerful frame, and assumed a loose, almost casual stance. Computer, she instructed, begin training sequence alpha. What followed silenced the room. With startling speed, she shifted and struck with surgical accuracy. The first drone lunged and was immediately redirected into the second. As the third approached, Chen twisted into a joint manipulation so expertly executed it would have shattered bones in an organic opponent. Within 12 seconds, all 3 drones were down. That concludes a basic defensive response, she said to the wide-eyed room. Now I'll demonstrate offensive techniques. Professor Zilthrax hesitated. Perhaps we should increase difficulty for academic completeness? The next sequence began. These drones were now equipped with reinforced armor and complex evasion protocols. It didn't matter. Chen moved like a storm, each strike calculated, each motion designed to end a threat immediately. She attacked vital areas, joints, nerves, sensory clusters. Her targets folded beneath her relentless rhythm. Even now, her breathing remained steady. Human combat strategy favors efficiency over brute strength. We're not the strongest species, she explained. So we optimize technique. Our methods work even with size disadvantages. A Paxian cadet, visibly shaken, raised a trembling appenda. Said this is basic. What would your advanced combat look like? Chen's smile remained serene. I'm afraid that's classified. After class, Professor Zilthrax sat alone in his office, reviewing the session's footage. The data from neural monitors was clear. Every student, predators and prey species alike, had experienced measurable fear. Even the Martax had shown spikes in their stress responses. He activated the Federation's Secure Threat Assessment AI. Computer, he said, voice low, evaluate the human species based on today's observed capabilities. The system processed quietly before delivering its verdict. Recommendation.